Like I know they're there, and I don't even see them.
And there are more puzzles this season.
Yeah, we have twice as many puzzles this season as we did last season, hidden into the show.
Hi, I'm Jonatan Blomberg, writing for MovieZine in Sweden.
Oh, hi.
Hello.
How's it going out there?
It's great now when I get to speak with the three of you, of course. I've watched obviously the first season and now all the episodes that you allowed us to see prior to this. I'm still waiting for that final one to see if I'm correct in my assumptions. I'm probably not. But I just wanted to know how you kind of landed on what kind of genres you wanted to cover. I really love the Wes Anderson one, for example, and well, I love them all, but that one stuck out the most for me.
It starts with trying to figure out what mystery we want to tell, what the method of killing was, and how we're going to cover it up, and then figuring out what the character set would be in that situation. And then once you've got a sense of which characters could have interesting interactions and emotional storylines with each other, then we would say, like, okay, what genre would this person tell their story as? And sometimes, something comes quickly and easily and naturally, like Anna's episode that seemed to fit her personality of like quirky and twee character that would tell her story in a very mannered way. But sometimes once you land on what the genre for that character is, you end up having to sort of change the character to fit that genre a little bit more. And so it was a bit of a chicken and egg process of working out the characters and the genres that fit them and the way that they see themselves in the world.
Yeah, and I heard that kind of all the puzzles that you kind of develop, not only on the show but also for viewers to do, like on the internet and stuff like that. So how many of them are you expecting people to find, and are there some that you think, well, this might never be found, but we'll know it's there? And
well, I mean, the first season, the people on Reddit found them so quickly.
And I thought many of those would never be found.
Right.
But they were found immediately. So quickly. It was
within like a half hour of the show dropping, people were like, found it, here's the solution. And you're like, wow, these people are incredible. So we have some that are sort of as easy as the first season, but we have a bunch more that are much more complicated. So we'll see. We'll see. But I have a feeling that people the challenge of it is exciting for some people, and a certain type of person is going to be able to find most of the things.
There's one this season that is, I think, easy to solve, but I don't think people are going to know that it is there. So I'm very curious to
interesting.
See.
Challenge accepted.
I've
Reddit.
noticed none of that. Like I know they're there, and I don't even see them.
And there are more puzzles this season.
Yeah, we have twice as many puzzles this season as we did last season, hidden into the show.
Yeah, so I'm sure that will go. Reddit will eagerly accept that challenge. I'm sure.
Oh yeah, that's good.
So I also wanted to talk a bit about Zach and his performance as well, the one getting killed over and over again.
The part he was born to play, a dead person.
Yeah. So how did you land on him, and what did he bring to his part? Because it's a very particular part he's playing.
Yeah, we thought of him very early on because we wanted to make sure that the victim felt different from this first season, which was Dave Franco's rock star character. We wanted somebody who felt more internal and shy and odd. And Anthony, you worked with Zach before, and so you knew him really well, and so it was really simple to just sort of ask him if he wanted to do it.
And I think, in the first season, Xavier, when you meet him, you're like, oh, this guy is awful. And then you kind of get to know more about him and you empathize with him more. And in this season, I think somewhat goes the opposite, where when you meet him, you're like, oh, what a sweet, weird man. And then by the end of the season, you're like, this guy might have been a sociopath. So it's a really fun arc that I think Zach carries across the line in an
He's
amazing
also
way.
so funny.
Yes.
He really is. He's so talented. One of the funniest and quickest and smartest performers I think we've ever worked with. Just the way that he can, he stays in character, but adds things at every step of the way that are helpful and constructive and hilarious. Is
always so disarmed around him.
Oh yeah, he's a very sincere person also, and a very thoughtful soul.
Great. Yeah. Well, I love this performance. So I'm good you could shed some more light on it from your point of view. I'm very thankful for my time with you now, and best of luck with the premiere. I'm sure this season will go just as great as the first one.
Oh, great. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.